I'm going to talk about executive coaching, and I think it's great what Carrie has been talking about. And actually, she has been always talking about life coaching, and I will talk about a very different spectrum of coaching, which is about executive coaching and behavioral coaching and creating behavioral change in organizations and in teams. And there's a very different light that really shines. So also it's great that we already had some introductions on Marshall Goldsmith. You already saw some things around triggers that I think Ashish was talking about, and also Anurag talked about various aspects in Marshall's coaching model. And actually, I will very much, a lot of the things that we have been talking about this morning has a lot been around kind of assessing awareness. And I will actually talk with you a lot more on follow through and making change happen, which is really what Marshall talks about a lot. So one of the things we do, and Marshall is famous for, is the stakeholder-centered coaching model. And maybe I should share a secret with you. Marshall's current book, very famous, is Triggers, right? And stakeholder-centered coaching is what made him famous since forever, right? Since last century sometime. And actually the next book that Marshall will be publishing in the next 2 years is going to be Stakeholder-Centered Leadership. And you will see a little bit of that shining through as I'm talking about this today. So later on, if you want to send me an email or something, send me an email on coach@secoaching.com or connect to me through LinkedIn. Feel free to do that. Everything I'm going to share today in good Marshall style is free. You can download it. You can send me an email. We'll send you the files, and you can knock yourself out. Plus, the tools I'm going to talk about are available to you. Send me an email. We'll send you the tools as well. Good. I'm really pleased that this is the week, right? This is the week, Make in India, all right? And a lot of the things I wanted to talk about, actually, Prime Minister Modi and many other people have been talking about already the last few days. Because Make in India has a lot to do with, we need to have global leadership abilities in our leaders in India and the people who work for Indian companies and foreign companies who work in India. So some of the things that have been in the news over the last few days that have been talked about by government leaders in India or other government leaders that came to India is about, we need to be better at technology savvy. Our leaders need to be more technological savvy, applying technology. People need to be better at influencing, sharing leadership. People need to be better at kind of executing for results, getting things done, showing executional discipline, etc. People need to be better at communication and collaboration inside organizations, across organizations. People need to be better at leading across hierarchies, right? India, like many other countries, are very hierarchically organized, not always helping. People need to be better to be able to lead across cultures. And last but not least, innovate to stay ahead, have the competitive edge to move forward. So shortly about Marshall, I'll flip through a few slides quickly. Marshall, #1 leadership thinker by Thinkers 50, top 10 business thinker, published a number of #1 best-selling books. Triggers is the latest one. What got you here will get you there. Anurag, thank you very much for the advertisement earlier, and also Mojo. And then Marshall also has been working with Peter Drucker for many years and has been getting a lot of other accolades from American Management Association, Peter Drucker Foundation, Leader Institute, and you name it. Myself, I've been working with Marshall for about 15 years now, and I'm the practice leader for Asia and Europe for Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder-Centered Coaching. Originally from the Netherlands, I have a technology degree, so I'm an IT guy who became an executive coach over time. I have an MBA from IMD in Switzerland, practice leader, master coach, and I had the privilege to publish a number of works with Marshall. So one of the works is around how do you use executive coaching in the organization, how do you grow global leaders, and last but not least, based on Marshall's book Triggers last year, I actually created, and where's Ashish Patel? Yes, Ashish. I created the book with Marshall on the Triggers Coaching Field Guide. So give me your business card, I'll send it to you. Yeah? Because it's about using, for instance, Marshall's Triggers tools in how do you coach people in an executive environment. Now, what is Marshall famous for? Oh, #1 leadership thinker, all nice and fine. At the same time, so that obviously gives Marshall a great standard and position in executive coaching. But Marshall is also famous for no growth, no pay. I worked with you for a year, you'll be coached by me, and at the end of the year, if you have not improved based on what other people are saying, you don't pay. Yeah? If you got better, you pay. Right? Courage, humility, and discipline is really important in that process.